Microphone Blue Yeti. Hi, guys. Welcome in as I completely busted that intro. Welcome into the second round draft for the Sharks Pacific Cup presented by WD Black. So last round we did a draft show and it went flawless. Yes, guys, I know I was muted. I know, pro streamer. Imagine that. He messes up. Guys, we have got our second round draft show, and now that we're down to the final 16 teams, there's no more like just absolute onslaught matchups. Well, potentially, you guys might have different opinions, but I'm here to get the storylines. I want to see some trash talk. I want to see some rivalries formed. I need some serious level hatred. I'm just kidding, guys. Don't hate each other. But I want to see you guys get mad at each other here a little bit. That's my job, to kind of poke around and see if we can't get some entertainment outside of these fire matchups that you guys have been having in game. So like I said, guys, we are down to our final 16. Before I get into all of that, guys, the one thing I do want to talk about real quick, as this is, the Sharks Twitch channel, and this is the Pacific Cup put on by the San Jose Sharks. I want to talk real quick about the schedule that was released today by the Sharks. And, I just want to talk about it real quick as a Sharks fan who has watched hockey watched Sharks hockey for the last 16, 17 years now. It obviously with the new format and, only playing one division makes things a little bit tough. But if you guys have not seen, and I guarantee you not enough of you have watched it before, Sharks versus VGK, LA, and Anaheim are some of the greatest games you're going to witness, just like the Battle of Alberta. They hate each other no matter where they stand in the standings. And in the month of February, listen to this, starting on February 1st, it's VGK back-to-back on Monday, Wednesday. Friday, Saturday is Anaheim. The 9th, LA. The 11th, LA. Then it's another back-to-back against Anaheim. If you guys are looking for some fantastic hockey, guys, the beginning of February, you need to be glued to it, because I can't even imagine the penalty minutes that are going to be involved in those 15 days. But we've got some stuff to get into. Shorty, my man behind the scenes, again created these amazing graphics that you see here, the brackets and whatnot, and we have got to fill them out. You guys are going to fill them out as it's been now with the new format for what we do on these tournaments. Whoever finished first gets to pick their opponent all the way through. So Olympia will be on the clock first, and then we go down in order. So technically 7 teams will pick who they get to play in the first round. So Shorty's behind the scenes here, man. I am ready for you to bring on our representative from Olympia as they finish first and will once again get to select first overall from the remaining 15 teams. So go ahead and bring him on, my man. I think it's Grim. It's going to be Grim. All right, Grim from Olympia is going to be... Hello, Grim, my man.
Hey, how's it going?
Dude, it is going fantastic. You guys, let me talk real quick before you make your pick. You guys absolutely slammed through your first round opponent, Reckless Legends, as was expected pretty much. Let me talk to me real quick. Like, this squadron now, as it stands, like Olympia, formerly the Underdogs, has pretty much dominated every event since they've come back and kind of reformed. Talk to me a little bit about your expectations this year. Is it championship or bust? Like, you are just absolutely, you guys are just absolutely devastated if you don't win this whole thing?
Oh, 100%. We reached finals these past 2 esports seasons. So the changes that we made is championship or nothing. That's our mentality.
I respect it. And again, it's been a blast covering, the Underdogs, now Olympia, over the last, 5-6 months now. You guys are absolutely the top of your game. All right, dude, you are now, actually, you know what? Before I get into that, give me any surprises that you saw, or your biggest surprise that is in the second round. So of the teams that made it onto the second round, give me a team that you're like, wow, okay, that's kind of surprising.
I think LFG is probably the biggest surprise in my opinion. I
agree
didn't
with that.
expect them to win. I know the other team had a couple internet problems and someone not being there the first few games, so that could explain the surprise.
I agree. LFG beating Day One Nuge, now out in the first round, and losing in 7 was definitely one of the bigger surprises. All right, my dude, you have the floor. Anything you want to say or anything, you can go ahead and make sure you just give us your selection of who Olympia is going to play in the second round.
Okay, so we thought about that pretty long. So we decided to pick a team that called us out previously, and they told us to meet them in the second round. So we are choosing Prodigy.
My dude, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Prodigy was eliminated.
Wait, really?
They actually got swept 4-0. They got swept 4-0.
All right. Okay. All right, let me look at the standings real quick. Okay, so by default, we're going to be picking LFG then.
Okay, well done, dude. Well done. To anyone that's going to come on next, that is how it's done, Grim. My dude, it's been a blast talking to you. Good luck in the second round. Thank you, my man. It'll be Olympia and LFG in the second round.
Thank you. Have a good one.
All right. Okay. Well, guys, we're off to a fantastic start. Absolutely phenomenal. If you guys don't know what happened in the background there was a lot of trash talking from the Prodigy boys to some Olympia members, and it it did not go so well, I guess, as Prodigy got 4-0 swept by Catch-22. Which caught me off guard a little bit. I didn't know where he was going with that, but as the question went along, that was great. Okay, so next up we've got Cohesion, second place Cohesion. They dominated the Generals, one of the many sweeps in the first round. Obviously, coming in second place in the regular season. They've had a fantastic season since forming this last event, and it looks like we've got Vane, who has been the best goaltender, in my opinion, in NA from these events, not just this one, but the other ones as well. Vane, you there, my dude?
Yeah, man, what's up?
Man, dude, I'm having a blast. I'm just here trying to see who the boys are going to pick in the second round, because we've got some biggies. So, I'm going to ask the same question. Is LFG the biggest surprise, you think, from the first round in terms of just the ones that made it on?
Yeah, I think LFG was not was one of the worst team that came out of them. Not saying they were a bad team, but every team in the last 16 teams is a good team. But I mean, the biggest surprise for me was Catch-22 sweeping Prodigy, because we had some troubles beating Prodigy in past events. Not that Catch-22 shouldn't have beat them, but I do believe that sweeping them, it was a big surprise for us.
No, absolutely, I agree. Now, whether they won or lost, was there any other series that you saw that was kind of like surprising in terms of how it finished, whether the favorite won or the favorite lost in that regard?
Not really. I'm surprised Royalty lost one to the Bad Kids.
I'm not going to lie. Of all the teams, they only lost once. You can't really, you know what I mean? You can't really give them too much. But I'm like, I think it was game 1 too, and that was kind of shocking. But we will hear from Royalty after speaking with you, my dude. All right. You are on the clock. You have the choice of 13, bad math. Yeah, I believe 13 other teams. So who will a Cohesion be playing in the second round?
Cohesion are proud to select from the team that just swept Prodigy, Catch-22.
All right, you're going to go after Catch-22. All right, my man, good luck in the second round. That'll be a great series.
Thank you very much, man. Happy holidays.
You too. All right, boys, so we are down. Where is Catch-22? Shorty, where is Catch-22 here? Hello?
I scuffed it.
Yeah, I did, dude. Didn't put it in here. All right, Cohesion. Yo, see if you can make me one quick. I'll throw it in. All right, Cohesion will be playing Catch-22. All right, so we're moving right along here. So our first two matchups will be Olympia versus LFG. And again, from the way the format works in our regular season, the advantage that you, excuse me, Freedom's in here. That works perfectly. So Freedom will be a placeholder. Freedom did not make it on. Freedom will sit there. Perfect. Okay. From all the teams, or the ability for finishing first in this event, it's no longer just, hey, maybe a team has a bad week and then they fall down in the standings. The ability to choose your opponent every round is such a significant advantage, especially when you consider the money on the line. You don't want to run into something. I mean, Eclipse in the first round, when you think about it, they finished 15th, but they were left with 28th overall ground and pound, sorry, and no one wanted to play them. So like literally 14 other teams had the opportunity to pick ground and pound, but they didn't pick them, even though Eclipse handled them very easily. But still, nonetheless, actually, that was probably one of the most insane collapses I've seen in esports, not from a game per game perspective, but the fact that they went down 3-1 and then imploded and lost like two of their best players before the second night. That is something I have not seen, and not something that I would recommend for the boys. If you've got a problem after your first night, settle down, go turn the consoles off, come back and make sure to give yourself the best chance to come back and win, as that was pretty surprising. Anyways, actually, wait, I think I got the correct one here. Let me see if I can save it, boys. As that was something else. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see if I can add it real quick. On the fly here. All right. So I don't think there's any surprises just yet in terms of who picked who. Will it work? Will it get bigger? Here's the thing. Yeah, it's a little. No, that works. Whatever. Catch 22. That'll work. Okay. All right, guys. Moving on to the next team to select, and it's going to be Royalty. And I was pretty stunned that in the first round, Royalty wasn't here because they feature my man Vape, and just from experience in the esports community, this dude loves to talk. So, Vape, are you in here?
Yeah, I'm here. What's going on?
Oh, man, dude. I am having a blast already, and first of all, I'm a little disappointed you didn't come talk to me in the first round.
You know what, man? I fell asleep, man. Work problems.
Yeah, just being old, you've got to go to bed early. I feel you. I feel you.
Man. Old man problems.
Absolutely. All right, my man. So you, how did you guys lose to the Bad Kids even just one game? I'm curious. What happened in the first game?
You know what? It's NHL 21, dude. Rammer made the game. The game's awful. It is what it is. We lose one game. Came back, won 4 straight. So.
I have a comment from chat. Bone says, Vape sounds so bald. I can also appreciate that, and I don't respect any bald slander in the chat. Bones said that.
Okay. So, Bones, when we play you guys, just know that you're going to get clamped, and you're not going to cross the blue line at all.
All right. Love it. Shots fired. Now, hear me out. If Royalty selects BBB right here, I will respect you to the end of time. I have a feeling you won't. But that being said, that is the ultimate swag shot if you were to do so. But, my man, okay, you have the floor. Tell me who you're actually, before you do that.
Yeah.
Now, if we're doing consensus, favorites among the top, let's say top, remaining teams, so Olympia, Cohesion, Royalty, Composure, Vertigo, even BBB and Entourage, maybe not in the Nationals because this is their first event. I think that they've gone this far in. Any of those teams, what ones do you think that, out of those, what ones would you hate to see win the most?
Who would I hate to see win the most?
Yeah, you just do, out of any team left. Any team left over,
what team? Any team left?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to say Entourage just because of their egos.
Okay, all right. The Entourage are my boys. But I can see that.
They're a good team, though. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it messed up.
No, I feel you. It would not be good for them if they won yet another huge cash event. I can understand that. All right, my dude. Who is Royalty taking in the second round and why?
You know what? We're gonna go with Canadian esports.
Okay. Any reason why?
Because they're HUD players. They don't have thumbs. According to John Wayne, he built the Sixes community. Says Sixes players have no thumbs, so we're gonna play a bunch of versus players, and we're just gonna we're gonna 4-0 sweep these guys.
Okay, all right, well done. That's gonna be all the time we have today, babe. Wow, you took full advantage of that 30 seconds. Okay, all right. So Royalty will be playing Canadians esports in the second round.
Can I say one more thing?
Absolutely, bro.
I think Composure is the most overrated team in this tournament as well. I'm out of here.
Okay, see ya, dude. Wow, all right. We've got our talking points for the next month as Vape drops the mic. on our second round draft playoff show. That was great. I mean, I don't know if I agree with it all, but hey, nonetheless, that was fantastic. That guy, that was the most amount of shots that we have had in one of these broadcasts, and I think ever. We just might have made history there, as we're just making history this entire event. All right, so moving along, we've got Olympia versus LFG. So 1 versus 23. Again, LFG did beat Day 1. They were probably the biggest upset, as Day 1 was a very good squadron, but they dropped in 7 games. We've got Cohesion, Cohesion will then play Catch 22, who 4-0'd Prodigy. And then Royalty will take on Canadians Esports. And Canadians Esports had to come back, as, if memory serves, Instinct, who they selected to play, got up 3-1 in the first night. And then Canadians Esports rattled off 3 straight wins to force a Game 7 and then took the W before Instinct dropped that one. So give me 1 second here as we select number 4, Composure. Wow, look at that. Composure, next on the docket to talk. Shorty, do we have anyone from Composure?
Yeah, hey, it's Tendy.
Oh, hi, Tendy. Hello, my man. Okay,
Hey.
well, I was going to, go into it, but I mean, Vape kind of gave me a great introduction. Any response to Vape saying that you guys are the most overrated team left, or just in general?
No, not really. I'm not too worried about Vape and Royalty. I hope they pick us next round if they make it that far, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's a classy response. I'd expect nothing less. All right, you guys have had a very good season. I'm not going to lie. Covering these events over the last few months, Composure has done very well, but then kind of struggled in the playoffs, maybe whether it be early on or somewhere down the line. Do you think that this season, the way that the team or the moves you made to re-add some players, do you think that this is the best Composure's been in the last, at the end of NHL 20, beginning NHL 21?
Yeah, I think this is our best 6 we've had since probably the first event in NHL 20. We were really good then, and then we kind of struggled the second half of NHL 20. But yeah, I think this team right now, what we have, is our best so far. Yeah.
No, absolutely. I think you guys are playing lights out right now. All right, man. With that being said, you've got a few choices, and is there one that's clear cut that's left for you to pick, or are you guys now just picking from a kind of like a tier list now? You're like the best, they're all kind of around the same, or do you think that there's someone left that is clearly where you have the biggest advantage?
Yeah, I think all the teams that are left right now are all really good. The team we're gonna pick is Hidden Potential, because we played them during the season. We 2-0'd them, and I think we're just a good matchup against them.
Wow, okay, wasn't expecting that. That's fantastic. All right, so number 4 Composure selects number 9 Hidden Potential. So that's a top 10 matchup early. Man, I respect that pick, because they played very well, but no, you have a definite reason as to why you did that. You guys played them earlier in the season. You played them well. It makes a lot of sense, man. Dude, thank you for coming on. I appreciate it, and good luck in the second round, my dude.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for doing this.
No problem, dude. All right, so that was probably our first shock pick in the second round. I don't know if you guys are as shocked as well, but I think that is not very good for Hidden Potential. A Composure, I think, is definitely the favorite in that matchup, but 9th overall, you are not going to be playing, anyone near the bottom. You are going to be playing number 4 Composure. So that's a tough look for them. All right, so moving along, we have got Vertigo, who is going to be up next. They finished 5th, and they 4-0'd Pressure. Again, not really surprising, as they were one of the most dominant teams in 6s overall to end NHL 20 and to begin NHL 21. So I'm excited to see that. As Grim goes, we will pick HP in round 3. Okay, all right, love to see it. Guan, my man, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Let's go, my man. All right, dude. I love talking to you. So, yeah, how has Vertigo felt? With some of the You made a very surprise, again, to me, an outsider to the esports scene. Okay, I've been covering it, but I'm not in the parties and whatnot. Kind of a surprising move to switch up with Rocket, who was literally the highest scoring winger for an OG like Flash. Obviously, it played out very well. Is there any Can you do a public story as to why that happened, or you're just like, hey, we wanted to move on?
I mean, the main issue was Call Me Jakku obviously is a right wing, and then we had him move to left wing. at the time we got Rocket, we didn't have many options to like get a left wing. All of them were already taken. So we just had Jack move to left wing. But then
Okay.
eventually he wanted to go back to right wing. Like he wanted to do it like stay left wing for the sake of the team, but you could just tell it was getting to him. And then we were like, yeah, he's probably better on right wing. So ended up making that switch.
Fair enough, man. Well, it's not like it hurt you guys as you guys are just rolling along in yet another big event. All right, so what did you think about Vape saying that Composure is the most overrated team in sixes? Agree
Ooh,
or
that's a
disagree?
that's a spicy one. All I'm gonna say is if you watch the NA Cup, they do not live up to their names.
Okay, all right. Well, you're not you're not wrong. They have
Let's not
struggled.
remember. I know they got a different roster, but let's not forget how their season ended.
No, I will not. I will not. We do not forget about that. All right, my man. So, give me your biggest surprise, whether it be a win or loss, or how a series went, because you followed the event. You followed the events in sixes probably more than anyone. Was there a series that you were like, how did that happen, and how did it take so long, or was it LFG over day one that was the biggest?
Yeah, the main thing was I wanted to sweep the team we played the first round because I knew someone was going to get upset in the second round, and I wanted to watch that. So the biggest one was, and I actually liked these guys, and I thought they were going to win. Instinct up 3-1, choked, and lost 3 straight, and lost in Game 7 to Canadians Esports. And I don't know. I thought those guys
I
were pretty good.
agree. I'm curious. Do you think that, like, again, from like someone who has been involved in competitive sixes for the longest time, do you think that because there's like overlapping events, right, and Instinct changed dramatically from this event to Caps, do you think that like that could have had like an impact where it's just guys get kind of checked out, maybe?
Yeah, like I mean, making mid-season changes is definitely tough, and like playing with new people and then going back and playing with the old people, it definitely like mixes it up a bit. But like those guys have been together for so long, like I think they
It's tough,
still
yeah.
should have found a way.
I agree. 3-1 surprise. I'm not gonna lie, no one's brought this up, but Cobra Kai going down 0-3 to True North after
Yeah, that
them
was
call it
amazing,
like
too.
I was so sad we didn't get to watch that one on the broadcast because that was insane. I can't believe that they I mean, it's funny on the broadcast with Nico, I was like, if there's any team that would, I'm not surprised if they reverse swept, that was that Cobra Kai versus True North matchup, just because it seemed like it was such a mismatch and all of the games were 1-goal games. Still, the fact that they got down 0-3, I mean, butts must have been clenched. But nonetheless, my dude, who is Vertigo going to see in the second round?
So we actually thought we were gonna get someone else, but apparently Composure thinks they can beat HP, which I don't know. That's kind of it's a tough one. I guess they match up well, but I guess we'll see. Playoff hockey's different, but because of that, we're gonna take Nemesis.
Okay, you're gonna select Nemesis. So were you going to take HP?
Yeah, we thought Nemesis would get taken, so we were gonna take HP.
Okay, so you don't even.
There's a story behind that as well. So
Yo, lay it on me, dude, please.
yeah,
You have the floor.
everyone in the community will love this one. So back in NHL 17, I think there was like a tournament to qualify for the tournament. It was based on leaderboard games, like rankings.
Okay.
So my old team matched up with CT and Shocks HP back then. And
Okay.
there was a controller disconnect glitch where if you unplugged your batteries, your user in the lobby would just
I
stop
do
showing up.
remember that. I do remember
Yeah,
that.
so when we matched up, I guess like CT was so afraid that he just unplugged his controller and then backed out.
No, no.
So for just that sake, I was just like, this guy doesn't want any part of me.
Oh my goodness. I hope, and okay, now I like Composure as well, and I actually kind of want to see them get the monkey off their back, but nonetheless, I hope you guys will take it in potential, obviously, if you get to select them in the next round, if that was to be the case.
I mean, who knows? Who knows what happens?
All right,
We'll see-
fair
we'll
enough.
see who
Fair, dude.
matches
That's a
up.
great story, dude.
One more thing I wanted to say was those teams that got taken 1, 2, 3, 4, like most of those teams, like the higher end teams, like Royalty,
Mm-hmm.
Olympia,
Mm-hmm.
Composure,
Yep.
like they took you guys because they think you're bad. So
True.
time to prove something, right?
Factually correct. Just like Bones said in the last round, there was 6 or 7 teams that he thought just had no business being there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Man, you guys disrespected. It's time to see some upsets, boys. You guys made it this far, dude. That's great. I love it, dude.
Yeah,
You got in some
let's
locker
see some
room material.
comebacks. Let's see some comebacks.
I fully agree, man. It's been great talking to you, dude. Good luck
Alright,
in the
man.
second round, my man.
Thanks, man. Catch you later.
All right, so we are through our 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth selection. Thank you, man. Bad math there by me. All right, we're through 5 selections, and next up is Nationals, who have done very well in 21, including the CBJ Cup. I covered them a few times. They've been doing very, very well. I believe we have... Who do we have from the Nationals, actually, dude? Did we bring someone on?
We do not, but they DM me their selection.
Okay, so Nationals will not be live on the phone, which is fine. Who will Nationals be playing?
They will be picking Eclipse.
Okay, so Gilly and Rick Chell and the boys. It'll be Nationals versus Eclipse. Yo, how high up the list was Eclipse? Shorty, you there?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Oh, so was Eclipse like their 3rd selection or
It was their top. Well, when they messaged me.
number 1? When did they message you?
After Guan, I can ask him though.
Oh, okay, never mind. All right, I thought, okay, so someone just want to come on. I feel you. I wanted to see if they had like a list of like 6 or 7. Okay, well, Nationals, you've got your hands full. Eclipse, a very strong squad, but I mean, at this point, all the teams are very, very good.
He said 4th.
He said 4th? Okay. I feel like that hidden potential one, I mean, like, I can't believe the Guan story. That's not what you like to see, but Composure taking them was it was kind of surprising because I thought Nemesis would for sure be gone. But nonetheless, I kind of wanted to see Olympia versus Nemesis, to be honest with you. I think that would have been fantastic. Just because, well, the fact that Nemesis was formed because of the cuts and whatnot that Olympia made. Nationals have played very, very well, though. I give them, I don't think that this is a heavy underdog situation. Nationals have been fantastic in every event that I've watched them play. So I'm excited to see that series because Gilly, Giroux, and Rick Chell have looked fantastic up front for Eclipse. And they just took out Ground and Pound, which is a team that literally no one wanted in the first round because they were just given them. All right, guys. So we will move on to our 7th selection, which means that BBB is on the clock. And now, last time we did this show, Bones gave me a great clip in that 7 teams had no business even being in there at all, which I thought was hilarious. And are we gonna get him? Do we have him? Bones is in the chat. He's got to be available to speak, right?
Yeah, he said he was.
Okay, we'll wait for him. I mean, he's always fashionably late. Any event I've done with him. Fashionably late. All right, this is going to be good. Bones, hello?
Hello?
Hi, how's it going, buddy?
My washing machine just broke.
That's not good. Was that...
I'm actually so mad right now. Oh my god.
I feel like I'm getting roped into a joke here, but I'll play along.
Dude, I was just on the washroom. I had my laptop in my lap watching the show. I turn to the left. I hear washing machine cracks. Done. So I guess that's my Christmas.
All right, that's tough. No one likes to have their washer break. Absolutely not.
But let's get to the content. Come on.
I thought there was like a rinse cycle joke or something coming out of there, but okay, that's that sucks, dude. Anyways, all right. So in the first round, you thought the first 7 teams had no business being there, and sure enough, that's how it seemed. You didn't 4-0 Centrum. You allowed them to play in the second day, it seemed. Are there any... Give me some surprises. Is it just LFG that's the big surprise of the first round? Is there another one that you thought that was kind of stunning to be in the second round?
Okay, well, first of all, the team we played was so bad, and that this one kid on their team, so we were up 3-0. My prediction was BBB in 3, right? I thought that they weren't even going to show up for the 4th game. And we were up 5-0 in game 3, so everything was looking good, promising. Sitful shoots the puck at the net, and this guy fights him, right? We don't even know the rules, like, can you fight, whatever.
Okay.
Like, let's just play it out. Bro, there's a computer on the ice, and they score 4 goals when the computer was on the ice.
That's not real life.
So clearly, Hut players, it made sense. Shout out John Wayne, of course. Every time we mention Hut in 6v6, we gotta shout out John Wayne and give him appreciation for getting us to where we are today. But those guys were terrible. I love Saphir and Promo and the boys, but that Josh, you guys got to get a grip. Honestly, I don't even remember what you asked me, but LFG, yeah, I mean, sure, they're there. Day one, terrible. We all know that, so. Yeah.
All right, out of the matchups that you see right now that are there, what is the biggest potential for an upset?
What is there a holiday in Quebec? Like, why are the Nationals drunk? Why did they just pick Eclipse? I don't get that.
Who do you think they should have picked?
Karch is still on the board. Why? What are they? What is happening here? Why are they just gonna let Karch slip to our hands like that? Come on, man. I know you guys all love it. The Bones and Karch feud, it's back. We haven't given him attention since TJ Halley was on Optic Gaming, but looks like we're going to have to give Karch some attention for a week here. But other than that, I mean, I don't know why they picked Eclipse over Cobra Kai.
All right, so Cobra Kai narrowly escapes True North as having to do the reverse sweep to get here. They will be taking on BBB. Bones, what's the series going to be?
BBB in 3!
All right.
No. The Vape said it. The game sucks. I'll give him a game. Karch does these weird like spin slap shot plays off the opening draw that like might go in. So I'll give him a game. But
it's the bubbles, man. He's convinced there's bubbles in the game.
Yeah,
you gotta watch out for him.
He better show up too. He better show up. I don't know who their backups are, but I don't want to hear no excuse that Karch isn't on that right D because I'm about to cook him like turkey dinner, bro. He's done. I can't believe we got Cobra Kai. It's GG's. It's over. That's it.
Thank you, dude. Go fix that washer.
Yeah, I gotta go fix that. All right, boys. Cheers. See you.
All right, we are down to our final matchup. So BBB takes Cobra Kai, which means, dude, this was easily the most fun that I've had in an esports stream in a long time. Entourage will be taking on Denial by default. Okay, all right, so my quick reactions. First, Royalty needs to win because Vape just called out like way too many people. BBB and Cobra Kai, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that's probably the series that we're going to cover. So if you are on BBB or Cobra Kai, be ready for the big lights because oh no, it's great. Also, the story about CT from Guan, like there's just too much, man. We have to make sure we do these every single round. But nonetheless, guys, it has been fantastic. So let's just review again. We'll break it down one more time. Olympia, they selected LFG, kind of to be expected, I'm not going to lie, as LFG was a big upset over day one in round number 1. Cohesion then selected Catch-22, who 4-0'd Prodigy in round number 1. Royalty then selected what he called Hut Kids, Canadians Esports, and they narrowly escaped their first round matchup, which they actually selected in Instinct. Then Composure, kind of a surprising move, I'm not going to lie. They took Hidden Potential, 9th ranked Hidden Potential, over the likes of, I mean, I guess when you look at the rest of over Nemesis, again, Guan kind of said it, I thought that Nemesis would be the pick. Vertigo then fell and took Nemesis, although they wanted Hidden Potential. Then they had Nationals. Nationals will take on Eclipse, which BBB and Bones thought that was a huge mistake as Karch was still on the board, so BBB happily selected Cobra Kai, who narrowly escaped their first round. And then finally, we've got Entourage and Denial. Yeah, is there anyone on any of the other teams that are available to speak? I mean, maybe if Karch, no, it can't be Karch. Anyone that maybe wants to, I mean, Shorty, we got a couple minutes here. Is there anyone that was signed up from any of the other teams that maybe wants to give their takes on being selected and whatnot? I mean, Guan said it best. LFG, Catch-22, Canadians Esports. I mean, they all picked you because they think you're the easiest. So, I mean, there's that. Yeah, Shorty, is there anyone available? If not, that's fine. That's fine as well.
Yeah, Rev's coming on.
All right, Rev's coming on. All right, fantastic. I love Revy. Met him in real life. Great kid. Excited to hear what he has to say.
So
What?
get Hendry as well.
Steven get Hendry? Oh yeah.
Howdy.
Hi, my dude. Yo, all right. So that was a lot, and probably the most Sixes content outside of the actual games that we've had in a year. Give me your takes and some of the stuff in your matchup specifically. How do you feel about what's been said and whatnot? Anything shocking or anything you want to rebuttal?
I was just kind of sitting back with the popcorn, just listening to all the hot takes there. I mean, I guess it's nice in a way that when you're not the target, you can kind of just sit back and just watch everyone else taking pot shots at one another. So I guess that either means that you're not bad enough to get in people's crosshairs, or you just don't have big enough of a ego yet. So.
No, absolutely. Any of the matchups. So out of the matchups that have been done, what one do you think is the biggest chance for an upset? You think?
Let's see.
I mean, you can also pick your team, as we've got your opponent in here as well, as Hendry spawned in. Hi, Hendry.
What up? How you doing?
Yo, okay, let me ask you this before we go any further, Revy. Are you happy with Denial? Did you expect Denial?
I mean, we kind of didn't really think much about it. I was thinking either Nemesis, Hidden Potential, or Denial were gonna fall to us. So
Okay.
just one of the three, honestly.
All right.
Wasn't too surprised.
Do you think this is a long series or a short series?
Honestly, I think it could be a long series because I don't know. Those Denial guys are good. They got some good players. Their lefties kind of trash though. Desjai, he was a long time almost backup for us, but really never made the cut for the starting role. And so we'll see how he does versus us. I know it's one of Claus's best buddies, but
Yeah, I'm pretty
working,
sure
so
he
it
is.
translates well.
I'm pretty sure he's a very good buddy at your center. But okay,
Yeah.
what do you have to say about anything that Vape or BBB said? Like, do you think that BBB should be happy about taking Cobra Kai?
I think BBB should be worried, to be honest. I think they are. I don't know. I don't think they're built for playoffs anymore. They had their time. It's kind of come and go. Cobra Kai's on the up and coming. They got two of the better wingers in the game in Huff and Lowe's. And I don't know. I think they should be worried, to be honest.
Okay, all right. Let me ask you this. Actually, I'll ask you both this. So, Vape called Composure the most overrated team in Sixes, well, outside of you guys, Hendry, but that's just because he didn't want to see you win, which I can totally understand why people don't want to see you win. But do you guys agree that Composure is the most overrated team that among the top tiered teams?
No, not at all.
Who would you think?
I have respect for Composure. We've always had good games against them. I mean,
you guys always play each other. You guys
we
always
play each other. I like all those guys over on Composure, good guys. But I don't know. I still think Composure is the top 2 team in the game.
Okay.
And I think out of all the teams above us, Nationals don't really talk much about them. They're not really too great. And then BBB and Royalty. I know Vape said he doesn't want to see us win because of our big egos, but that's kind of crazy coming from the guy with like the biggest ego in the NHL community. This guy just cannot stop talking about how much he's won. But I mean, it's what it is.
I guess that would be a reason to not want to see you win. That would make sense.
No, I love Vape, but I don't know. I think me and him both have a little bit of an ego, so I guess it works.
All right, at least you can admit it. Okay, I respect that. Revy, yeah, do you disagree with any of that? Do you think that Composure is still one of the best, or do you think they're overrated?
Let's think. We're on the record here. So, I think it could go either way. Like I agree with Hendry where they definitely still have the ability to be a top team for sure and hold it out. But I think out of every matchup on that left side there, I think this will probably be the one. If there is an upset, this will be the upset.
Okay, fair enough. All right, I am going to drag a hot take out of you, Revy. But I swear, I have known you for far too long. And you are just the nicest guy ever. I need to know who you don't want to win and why don't you want them to win.
Let's see.
What team would be like, ugh? It could be Entourage, which would be hilarious. And
I think we're gonna see a few upsets personally in this next round.
Okay, give me the one that you think. Give me one or two that you, other than Cobra Kai and BBB.
I think the hottest take I could have is Catch 22 beating Cohesion.
Ooh.
I think Cohesion has a lot of issue scoring goals in the first place. And that catch-22 team is just, they're getting 5 in the slot and they're not letting shots through. Like they're putting their lives on the line for every shot. So I think that could be my hottest take, catch-22 over Cohesion. And then
Okay.
I don't know, Canadians over Royalty, Cobra Kai over BBB, Hidden Potential over Composure, Eclipse over Nationals. I think we could see all of those. I think Olympia and Vertigo are going to win their series, but I think the other ones are all up for grabs.
Okay. Revy, anything in your in terms of like any upset that you think will happen that has the best chance?
For upset, I could see, yeah, I guess Eclipse, Nationals, maybe BBB, Cobra Kai. Pretty much fall in line with Hendry. I mean, if we're going back to your last question about a team that I just don't want to win, I mean, I love most of the guys on this team. I use the words most very.
This is where you say the name of the person that you don't want to see win. Okay, who's that?
So we're gonna say, I love Guan, fantastic man. Trevor, fantastic man. Jack, fantastic man. Bunch of guys on that team. I love them. As much as me and this guy have not had many interactions with one another, I feel like if anyone has to take a shot at them, it has to be me. Hey, Jones, how you doing, buddy?
Okay, you know, I completely forgot about Jones. I completely forgot about Jones even being
He's
in
a pretty
this.
forgettable name.
Okay, all right. That's going to be all the time we have. All right, Shorty, is there, I think, hang on with boys. Thank you for hopping on. I think we're bringing on somebody else. Thank you, boys. Yo, that's
Later.
Have a good
Happy
one.
holidays.
Yo, that's great. He's a pretty forgettable name, he says. Oh my goodness. Yo, all right. I have gotten the most amount of trash talk on a stream I think that I could possibly do. Who do we got?
We got Giroux
Oh, Scotty. The most electrifying player in LG. Let's go.
and Psych from LFG.
Okay.
And Vape wants to come back on, so after that.
Okay, hang on a second. Scotty, I know you're in here. Vape, this is a PG show. If you're going to come back in here, I need to holster the weapons. Okay. Now, all right, moving on. Yo, okay, Scotty, hello?
Yo, what's good?
Hi, my friend. You did very well in the first round. You did fantastic. Having watched your entire Sixes career from the ground up, I was proud, my dude. Congrats on getting through the first round against a pretty tough first round matchup in ground and pound.
I don't think so, not at all.
I love it. Yeah, dude, have you ever seen a bigger implosion in terms of a roster in the middle of a $25,000 event?
Probably not. It was pretty funny though. Didn't really do much.
That was pretty insane. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so your next round matchup, you're going on against Nationals. Give me your honest. How long do you think this series is gonna go?
I'm gonna say 5, maybe 6, because Skills will probably turn the puck over in our zone and they're gonna score and they win the game from it. But I think we're gonna win in 5.
Okay, I think we also have someone from the Nationals in here. My man, hello.
LFG actually.
Oh, okay, LFG. Shorty, my dude. Okay, we've got someone from LFG as well. Give me 1 second. I need to finish off with Scotty here. Okay, all right. Well, fair enough, Scotty. I can respect that. And I saw that interview, on Sixes Central. You talked a little bit of trash. I'm not gonna lie. Anything, do you want to refute any of that? Do you want to apologize? Do you want to double down?
Definitely no apologies. A few egos were definitely hurt for sure.
Give me one emo. Give me an ego that was hurt.
Definitely JQ. I know he didn't like that one for sure, but my whole team agreed that he's definitely the most overrated player right now.
Okay, all right, we'll agree to disagree, but okay, all right. So they, Vertigo is going to go up against Nemesis. Do you think that Vertigo is going to move on pretty easily against Nemesis, or do you think that they give him some trouble?
I definitely think Vertigo wins for sure. They're definitely a good team, obviously.
Yeah, I will agree with you on that. Okay, give me any of the matchups that you've got outside of your own. What one do you think has the biggest potential for an upset?
For some reason, I could see Cobra Kai beating BBB.
Man, I think have we gone full circle where now everyone is gonna cheer for Karch? Like, because that it's BBB now going up against Cobra. Like that is the guys. I'm here breaking news here on the draft show. BBB versus Cobra Kai will be the highlighted broadcast for round 2. Just saying, but nonetheless, I agree. I think that's going to be the one that has the biggest possibility for an upset. All right, dude. Well, bro, I've got to get to many more other people apparently. And dude, thank you for the hot takes and whatnot, dude. I appreciate it. And good luck in the second round. All right.
Of course. Thank you.
All right, we've got LFG on the phone as well, my dude. Okay, introduce yourself and tell me, what do you expect in the first round against Olympia? And also, this is a long question. Actually, that one first.
What do we expect? I mean, they're definitely a top team, but I don't know, man. We're always the underdogs. We play unskilled virtual hockey. Me and Grim have a little shoutbox beef. And
care to go into that at all? Is it PG? Can we go into that?
No, I mean it's just normal shoutbox beef. So it'll be fun.
Okay.
It's always good to be the underdog and everything. We've got nothing to lose. So.
No, absolutely. All right, so you guys played day 1, 1 in 7. How was that? Like, was it just absolute sweats every single game? Did you guys expect to, were you guys just like, okay, well, we've got to the playoffs, let's see how it goes now? Or were you like, yeah, we're going to beat day 1 for sure?
Well, we just buy into defense and try to get the other team frustrated. And watching back on Nuja's stream, they were definitely frustrated, and I think we did our job and we won. So
absolutely, man. You have got a tall task in round number 1 or round number 2 against Olympia. I can't wait to see how it goes, though. You did a great job against day 1, but we have got apparently Vape wants back in, and I've got to go deal with him. So I want to thank you for joining me, man.
Yeah, thank you so much, and keep up the good work.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Okay, Vape, this is a PG show. I'm running this thing. I'm going to give you the floor, but Shorty's got a trigger finger on the mute. Okay?
I never swore at all.
I have just said. All right, the floor is yours.
Easy, man. The weapons are holstered.
All right, okay, what do you want to discuss first, as there was a lot after?
Oh, I mean, I thought you guys were going to ask questions and stuff about
okay.
Teams.
All right, so a lot of,
I think.
I mean, Hendry, mentioned some things about you having the largest egos. Do you agree or disagree with that?
I disagree with that 100%. I mean, I just do it mostly for content. Okay. I mean, I'm serious in a way, but I mean, we just play this game for fun, man.
Okay, all right. That being said, do you think Cobra Kai beats BBB, or do you think it's the other way around?
Cobra Kai is gonna get smoked, to be honest with you.
Okay, all right. So there we go. BBB is gonna smoke Cobra Kai.
BBB is gonna beat them hands down. It's not even gonna be a challenge. You're not gonna win the series with Karch on your team, dude.
Okay, I can't wait to watch this series. This is by far the best series coming up. All right, do you think Nationals taking Eclipse was a mistake?
That was a terrible decision. I think Eclipse is gonna beat them. But what I think is gonna happen is, okay, one team's Central, one team's, QC. If any team takes one game from
the away team,
either host, then it could go either way. But I think Eclipse takes that, to be honest.
Okay, all right. They looked fantastic against Ground and Pound. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that series would be close, and Gilly and Ricky Sticks and the boys, they definitely heated up and took them out pretty quickly.
I don't think you can bet against Gilly either, man. They get cranks 90s all day, dude. So I don't know.
I don't understand how he took so much time off and he's just still a lord on the sticks. It's incredible.
Natural talent, man. He's a good kid.
Okay, now I don't know if I asked you this. I don't know if I mean, you had a lot to say, so I don't know if I asked a lot. All right, one team other than Royalty, if they want, what team do you want to see to win? That you don't want to see win.
Don't want to win?
Yeah, like if you were just like, other than it was Entourage, right? Like you don't want Entourage to win.
Probably, you know what? I'm probably gonna say Cohesion because they kicked Jordan off the team for another guy that just rags the puck, which is Lemlin. I don't think he's that good, to be honest with you.
Okay, all right, hot take. All right, I mean, okay, all right, yes, all right. That okay. I would call it playing careful, but you guys, okay. Anyways, all right, dude. I'm gonna let you end this thing. All right. Is there anything else that you would like to say, or a hot take, or something that you are very, very certain about that would not be agreed upon by many?
I think Composure loses in 5 games.
You think Composure loses to Hidden Potential in 5 games?
5 or 6.
Okay. I'm going to need you both to make it to the 3rd round. I'm going to need that. All right. Fair enough. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to put you on the spot. Let's say Royalty beats Canadians Esports and Composure beats Hidden Potential. You get to select before them. So from what I'm hearing, you're saying that you would have no problem taking on Composure in the 3rd round.
We probably won't take him in the 3rd round. We'll give him.
Oh, dog, no. That's not what I'm hearing you say. I'm hearing you say that you think that they're gonna get smoked by Hidden Potential.
Listen, I'm gonna play a weaker team. I'm just gonna let them, go to the bait and let them just lose by themselves.
My dude, that sounds a lot like backpedaling. But okay, we'll move on. All right. Dude, come on, you got to take Composure now, man. You spent a lot of time saying that they're not very good.
Listen, Composure's not going to be there next round, buddy, so why would I take them?
Okay, all right, fair enough. All right, you're 3rd on the clock. Who do you want to play? Let's say every team other than Hidden Potential is a favorite wins, okay? Maybe Eclipse beats Nationals. Who you deem the most difficult move on to the 2nd round. Who do you think that you will choose, or who do you want to face?
I would take... I have unfinished business with Entourage from last Sharks Gaming, so I'd take Entourage probably next round.
I'm gonna need you to make sure that you're gonna go back and discuss it with the boys from Royalty. So
we're
you're
definitely taking the bag. We'll definitely discuss it, but I mean, it all depends on if there's upsets or not. I mean, obviously we'll play the weaker team if anything, but
okay. But from what I'm hearing, if the favorites win outside of Hidden Potential over Composure, Royalty will take Entourage. Okay. We might have Shorty. We might have to bring that clip.
Listen, either Entourage, Eclipse, or whoever wins.
Yeah, that's not a lot of other ones, my dude. Okay, all right.
Okay, it's either one of those. It's either Eclipse, Entourage, whoever favorite wins out of those 2.
Okay. I can't wait for the 3rd round now. But yo, guys, all right. Thank you for joining me tonight on the 2nd round playoff draft show. I personally have set up like 7 storylines. I've gotten to hear from all of you. I am personally excited because now the 2nd round is gonna play out, and hopefully Royalty moves on. There is no team that I want to win more, Vape. So thank you. I am now a giant. If you want to send me a Royalty hat.
Well, you have an Entourage hat already, so I mean.
But yo, the boys gave me it. Shekel takes care of his own, man. I mean, he sent me. I also.
Crease, I'll tell you that.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're gonna need to mute Vape. All right, Vape muted. All right, I gotta end this before he just keeps calling out more and more people. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for all of the content that you have given me tonight. We are gonna do this in the 3rd round, and boys. I apologize to boys on Canadians Esports, but holy smokes, I need Royalty. The community needs Royalty to win. All right, guys, but short. What?
Time or no?
What?
Is there time or no?
Sure. You know what? All right. Who do we got?
Because Jared Dubs wanted to come on. He's Canadian Esports, and then Jakku has something to say if there's time.
Okay, you know what? I'm a man of the people. Yep, bring on Jared Dubs. I want to hear it. I need to do this as a show every week, just an LG. My goodness, I haven't had this much fun since I did content on PSN LG. This is great. Vape, getting Vape to admit that he won't take Composure after calling him out might be the best ever. Oh my goodness. All right, Jared Dubs, my dude. Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, my man, I'm having a blast. I hope you are too. Speaking of, you've got to play Royalty in the 1st round. Now, my man came at you guys pretty hard by saying that we'll take anyone who just plays Hut. Do you have any... Keep it PG. Do you have anything, to say to that? Are you okay with playing Royalty? Do you expect to win? But yeah.
You know what? Out of the top 5 teams, we're super, super happy to play them. I think they're the weakest of the top 5, and we're super happy playing them. We're also super comfortable being the underdogs, so it's all good for us.
All right. I love to hear it, you guys. I'm excited. Now, give me we didn't get to talk to you guys because you guys were selected. Now, what happened in that first round series against Instinct? Things got a little dicey there.
Oh my god, it was so weird. First game we claimed them, we won like 6-1. It was an easy game. After that, we got stalled by their goaltender. That was like a crazy game. We got stalled. The third game, I think, was it the 8-4 game?
That was the big one. Yep.
Yeah, our goalie just let everything. I don't want to call out my goalie, but Dumpit made like, no save that game, and after that he was like straight as an arrow. So I don't know, and he stole the games for us in the last game. So I believe in him, and I think he's gonna come back and beat Royalty. And I don't know
to be honest, man, I don't know what would provide more content if Royalty beat you guys. Or if Royalty did now not beat you guys, because then everyone else.
I know he brings content. I know he brings content, but seriously, we're the Canadian esport team. I'm pretty sure we can do this, sir. Like I said, we're not worried. They're the weakest team in the top 5, so we're gonna take them down. Take them down.
I love you. I love the confidence, my dude. All right, thank you for joining me. Good luck in your second round matchup against Royalty. I can't wait to watch that. See, man, there's too many series now. This is what happens when you create content, chat. We just have like 5 series to go after. All right, Shorty, Jared Upzo, we gotta get Jakku because he has some things he's got to say. But thank you for joining me, dude. All right, man. Shorty, we got Jakku or what?
Yeah, he's coming on.
Oh, man, dude. Jakku's so nice, too. Like, I can't believe Scotty went after him. I don't understand it. I don't understand it personally. Hello, Jakku? Hang on, he's muted, I think.
Yo.
Hi, man. Yo, okay.
Hey, man.
First of all, it's great talking to you, man. It was awesome meeting you last year. Actually, oh, my God, that was this year.
Yeah, it was a pleasure.
Oh my God, dude, that feels like so long ago. That was literally 2020, dude. All right, anyways. All right, so you were brought up prior, and I would like to give you the floor, PG, to respond and give your takes on the second round.
You know what, Sleeves? I will keep it quick for you because I know you're in a time crunch, but it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. This Giroux guy, like, I never heard of him, like, ever. And all of a sudden, I don't know where the entitlement comes from. Like, the disrespect. It's just crazy, but I'll leave you with this. It's funny that this this guy, he'll probably enjoy his time with the Clips for sure, but enjoy it while you can, buddy, because they're playing with your replacement every night, buddy. They're playing with your replacement every night, and you might not know it, but enjoy it while it lasts, buddy.
Jakku, okay, I'm gonna need you not to psychologically break a team before going into the second round. Okay, all right, that's gonna be all we can have out of Jakku. Shorty, tell me there's no one else.
No.
Perfect. Okay, because that might have been the best chirp and just mental warfare that I can't even. All right, guys, that was our round 2 draft show. Thank you for hanging out. I am now going to do this in every event, every single round, because that was the most amount I've heard you guys talk out loud in any of the NHL esports in a solid, how long is this? An hour? Yeah, all right, we're doing this every round. Guys, thank you so much for watching tonight. This has been a blast. I cannot wait for the next round, which I believe, can we get a date on that? I believe it's the 6th? Not next week. We're taking next week off, correct?
Yeah, we return January 6th.
January 6th. Guys, you are not going to want to miss that broadcast because we've got a lot to cover. So we will be covering it just like we have in round number 2 as we move along here on the Sharks Pacific Cup presented by WD Black. Shorty, again, thank you so much for behind the scenes. You don't get enough appreciation. I feel you've done a great job, my dude. Thank you for helping me out every week. Guys, I will see you on the 6th. This is fantastic. Have a good one, guys.